Mario's come a long way from dodging Donkey Kong's barrels. Let's see if he's still got the moves in his latest game, Super Mario Odyssey. And guys, I think Mario is sleeping, so we need to be quiet.
Yeah, he's just. I think he's just chilling out in front of the Odyssey at the moment.
There he is.
He's just having a little nap, but let's try to wake him up.
Hi, Mario. Can you wake up and go to work? You have things to do today. There he is.
Hey, there we
Mario.
go. All right.
That's exactly how Breath of the Wild opened.
All right. So let's do this. Super Mario Odyssey. We're playing it now. This is a live gameplay demo.
Yeah.
We are seeing an area that I don't think we've seen a lot in sort of the E3 demos. I got to play New Donk City. I got to play the sort of the desert fake
area.
Mexico
Yeah,
area.
that's the Sand Kingdom. So what we're looking at right now is the Forest Kingdom. So something's already amiss. As you can see right now, Mario's kind of seeing what's going on with these machines as they're dancing in circles. Essentially, Bowser and his minions, the Brutals, have stolen all their precious flowers. So they're just like, help! We need a little bit of help
Is
here.
that their gang name, the Brutals?
Yes.
They're not even hiding.
Not even trying
they're
to
evil.
So as you can see, also Mario wanted to take a break. Wow, he just went from napping to breakdancing. I kind of dig that.
Turn on a dime.
That's a good morning.
But one thing that's cool to point out too is that, as always, Mario always has many cool different animations and many cool different things to do. Right in front of us here, you may have seen that we have the Crazy Cap store. So we can actually purchase different outfits, which is awesome. So it requires different kingdom coins or kingdom currency, which are hidden throughout this entire kingdom.
Right, and these are similar to the store Lids located in your local mall.
Right, but this is all Mario-related stuff.
Okay, so we have this adventurer outfit here, which is pretty awesome. What's the story with this one? Is he going to put it on?
So we have to go buy it first. We're going to actually need to buy the coins, use the coins first. So we're going to have to collect some along our way. So it's up to us to kind of venture around and see where we can find these coins along with any other hidden treasures. So as we know, Super Mario Odyssey is also one of those games that's a sandbox type game where it's more of a return to Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, which is fantastic. So rather than just one objective, you have many different things to explore. So it's up to the player really to go wherever they want. Also encouraged to just try out different things. So, you know, if you fall in that pit, maybe this time you actually might find something. So, no, like I always say, oh, I meant to do that, you know.
And so
that's my thing.
The coins we're seeing here are actually bolts. They're like purple, and so there's different currency for each level, correct?
Right. So the bolts that they're picking up is the currency, the kingdom currency.
Oh, that rabbit is back.
Yes, you can chase
rabbit.
it. Which many of us who have played Super Mario 64 know is pretty hard to get. Let's see if Mario can catch. Oh, come on.
There we go.
A couple more times.
Just beat that rabbit up with your hat.
By the way, if you don't notice too, it'll show that the hat is actually away because you see it's cappy.
Yeah.
So, by the way, here we got a moon. So these are power moons. These are the things that you want to collect all throughout kingdoms, and there's much more than one. As you note here, we just collected one, but we're still going, which is great. So
it doesn't stop, pull you out, and go like, moon, get!
Yeah. It's just get as many as possible.
It also gave us like the date that we caught that moon.
Yes, yes, so you actually know.
Hey, wait, is there like, are we seeing the limits of the world here? Is this like a Truman Show thing? Like,
So
what's going on back there?
As you can tell, there's something mysterious with this kingdom. What's going on? There's a little bit to the side. Why don't we try to jump off and get those coins?
Oh, God.
Oh, you missed one.
Why would you do that?
You shouldn't have been sleeping on the job. Sorry.
Hey, man, welcome to Super Mario. You can't jump in there. You'll die.
But as you can see, we actually landed into the deep woods, which is a new secret area. So this is something that we're going to explore a little bit. There's a lot of hidden areas around here, so we're just going to show a little bit, but we're also a couple little surprises too. As we run around. As you can see, there's light shining down from the top, and right now we really don't have a way back. So we're kind of just going to look around a little bit to see what we can get. I know right behind Mario up here, you can go up a little more. He's terrified.
I'd be scared too. No shame, Mark.
That's usually, we see his brother do that in his mansion.
So one thing to note about this is I mentioned before that we have Cappy, and Cappy is Mario's hat, who is its own person. When you can actually throw your hat here, you can actually what we call a capture. And you want to try, and as you can see right here, investigate and throw your cap at many things. Try to capture as many different things as possible, and just have fun experimenting. As you can see here, Mario is now tree.
And you guys have been very clear in your terminology that this is not possession.
It's not possession, it's capture.
Got it. Okay.
Capture.
It's sure. I got it. Sure.
I'm one for puns, so
Yeah, no, we'll go with
Right,
your
right,
version.
yeah. Puns are welcome here.
And you said Cappy is its own person, right? And I just let that sentence slide.
Oh, true. All right, so we're going to get some more currency here, but we also need to find a way out. So why don't we kind of explore a little bit more and then find a way to get out of here? Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Maybe we're not.
Oh!
We lost
Yeah,
coins.
we meant to do that. Don't worry about it.
Totally. But one thing good here is that you just lost a little bit of coins and it puts you back at the checkpoint.
Sure.
So that's a great thing. And also it still encourages you to maybe explore, right? Maybe that led to a...
Now, I was going to ask you about the coins because in Mario 64, a game I've 100%ed 100 times, collecting 100 coins in a level unlocks a star. It's one of the only stars that lets you continue and keep playing to collect more stars. Here we saw he had like 293 coins.
It was like 303 at start.
303 or something?
Yeah,
so.
I haven't seen any additional abilities beyond that. I know what you mean in previous titles.
Yeah.
So far, I've just seen Mario collect the coins based on the gameplay demos that we've given here.
Cool. Okay.
Cool. That's a great question. I never thought about that, actually.
This is how my brain works, man.
Yeah, you're thinking
Mario
back to the old
24/7.
Super Mario 64.
Hard-hitting Mario journalism.
As you can see right here, actually, here's a T-Rex with a little bit of a hat on. Well, we have Mario turn back real quick and take a look at that. You can.
So it's just a T-Rex living down here?
Yeah, he's
Just
chilling.
kidding.
He was sleeping. He's just relaxing.
And we're going to wake him up?
No, we can't wake him up at the moment. We're gonna let him sleep. You know, we don't want to wake up a T-Rex. That's just gonna be scary.
So what is the theme down here? There's like a shell and a pumpkin and a T-Rex?
There's many different little secrets down here. Think of it like a hidden area. It's the deeper side of the Forest Kingdom.
Got it.
But to get out of here, we're gonna actually have to get a seed and then throw it into one of these pods of light. So that's what we need to do next to get out of here.
And I think what's really interesting is that nothing is on screen being like, take the seed and put it in the pot of light.
Yeah.
Like that hasn't really happened yet.
Yeah, we really want people to just explore and have fun and check out different things. I feel like that's a good way to really bring back the old feel of just the exploration, right? You really don't have the arrows pointing to you exactly where to go, but it's not hard to get lost either.
Absolutely.
Seeds were bigger than I was expecting.
Yes.
Or it's hard to get lost, excuse me.
So do you find playing this game that you get distracted, but like in a really good way, where you're going towards one objective,
Yes.
and you see something shiny, and you're like, I gotta go get that, and then you go towards another
Yes.
thing, and all of a sudden you're playing for 20 hours?
There are some main objectives here that actually we'll see Mario defeat one of the small little mini boss here, and that will actually end the stage for a little second, but it can also expand beyond that. But it's something that you don't have to go directly to. So you
Sure.
always want to kind of look around first. As you said, you played in you saw New Donk City, so there's so many different things.
Which I have a lot of questions about that place, but
So yeah, as you can see, you can always go to speak to the mayor, but I always like, oh, it's a moped. I'm gonna just go on a moped. I can hop on the top of a car with my moped. That's ridiculous. I love it.
It wasn't. I didn't get like 5 stars like in GTA. No one really cared. It was great. I didn't get arrested.
So here's what we're doing.
What?
That is an uproot. So right there, we're gonna knock off the top because you saw its head was protected.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna try and
There we go.
capture.
Oh my! Oh, this is. Can we? There we go. Thank you. What? What kind of animal is this?
An uproot.
I don't know why I ask you guys these questions. You always have a trick answer for me.
Ooh, I like
This is awesome.
Move's pretty cool.
So as you can see too, it opens up a new different possibilities. So it's all about stretching your legs and reaching areas that you cannot reach as possible.
And you've got different sort of titles or names for every moon in the game, or at least a lot of them.
Yeah, and they have like different themes, not different themes, but some are different colors as well. As you can see, they're purple here, and they were different from the other two kingdoms in the E3 demo.
And I think what differs from this, say, to like Mario 64 is when you start a level in Mario 64, you could kind of choose a star and it would give you the title of it. And here you just kind of go find it yourself.
It selects
it's
the
very
stage. Yeah,
open world.
Exactly, and that was more of going around the castle, right? And this is more about going to a kingdom and seeing what all the kingdom has. And as you can see right here, we actually are going to take a little bit of a shortcut and actually control a fire bro, which is really cool. So we can actually throw fireballs all over the place. And
So
have
he
fun with that.
can now infiltrate their family and become their father and live with them.
Yeah.
command
many years.
One thing is important too to note is that as you exit the
That's a
capture
real-
state, they'll actually the enemy you take over will be dazed for a second.
This guy-
So you can go and leave them for a second, go take over something as Mario right there. See, they're dazed.
Was that his regular walk cycle, or is he just constantly hopping like that?
That's what the Fire Bro does. Yeah.
That's a hard life.
He's got that swag hop. So right here we have to be careful. There's a lot of poison, so what we're going to do here is throw Cappy around to kind of clear the areas. Also, these rocks can be hit multiple times off to the side. See, that is our main objective right now, is just road to Sky Garden. And as you see, there's an enemy. But we can look around and look up and see there's much, much more to this kingdom.
And we've seen periscopes like that in previous Mario games. They were in Captain Toad, for example, but now you can just possess one.
Yeah, and this is slightly different. As you can see, there's just many different areas. There's like a little rocket off there to the distance. That was something that was shown at E3. You could take over that and blast off to a different area.
Which we saw for the first time in Mario 2, which is really awesome. Getting in the
I never even thought about that. Nice callback.
Yeah, man, I got you.
I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to show you guys real quick, too, is this little swimming area. I think just the water looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
I wanted to play, just the whole game in general looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
Some great lighting effects.
Yeah, they really, really pulled out the stops here. So this is a little more challenging. What we're going to have to do here. Oh, no, where you going, Mario?
So that was a side-scrolling section, right?
Yeah.
But Mario he has a breath meter here?
Yes.
Can you get coins to revitalize your breath like you did in Mario 64?
I haven't tried that yet. No, I haven't seen that.
Because I'll be honest, like on a scientific level, that makes literally no sense whatsoever. but it's helpful.
Hey, it's a different kingdom.
Yep.
Yeah, the different physics.
And we'll probably get into it more, but there is a decent amount of 2D stuff in this game, right?
There are, yeah. There's a little, like we saw, that was a 2D section. The Sand Kingdom also had a 2D section where you go in 2D. It looks almost like an old Mario-style game, and you go around the top of a castle. So there's a lot of different elements to that they've been adding. Just many different attention to detail,
Sure.
I guess you would say, that calls back to all different styles of Mario games, which is great, I think, for everyone. Especially if this is your first time, so you get to kind of see what all these Mario games have been about.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a lot of sort of like really awesome nods and references to past Mario games, but it's doing something that we really haven't seen since Sunshine, which is giving you that kind of full open feeling of playing a Mario game.
Yeah,
Galaxy came close,
back to
obviously,
that.
But there are slightly more segmented levels, but yeah, this is great.
Yeah, it's definitely returned back to more of the other two Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. But of course, one was in a castle, like we were saying earlier, where you actually would pick a star and bring it to a level. And this is more of an open kingdom itself.
Now we're seeing the player go through now with that terrifying nut pod creature thing.
Uproot.
The uproot. There we go. That's the technical term. Is it possible for players to go through that past section just sort of like triple jumping, wall jumping? Like, will there be, like, say, speedrunners want to try out a level?
That
like
is
this?
something I'm not sure personally on. I think that might require an uproot on that, but it is going to be really, really fun to see people try different things. I know that I've seen people use Cappy, jump off Cappy, then jump off the wall, throw Cappy again.
That's
so many cool things with that.
My favorite part about the Mario games is watching like speedrunners and experts go back and just annihilate
It's
them.
going to be really cool to see people come up with some wild parkour kind of style things.
All right, let's take a question from our fans on Twitter. All they have to do is tweet their thoughts at IGN with the hashtag SDCC, and we might respond to you on the air. Just like legend Cross Ronan did. Will Luigi be in the game at any point?
Oh, whoa, Legend Cross Ronan. That's a fantastic question. I haven't seen anything yet. All I've seen was what is in actually this demo. But as always, we'll have more announcements for this title, of course. So stay tuned at Nintendo.com and all our future announcements.
We will stay tuned. Super Mario Odyssey is out October 27th.
Yes.
I don't mind telling you, it is my most anticipated game of the
I'm right
year.
there with you.
All right.
We can't wait to play. Can you
Good.
just leave this game with us today? Just build?
Only if I get to play first.
Okay. All right, stay tuned. Much more to come on IGN Live from Comic-Con coming up next.